Okay, first things first, I was planning on making this video a long time ago, and obviously that didn't happen, so sorry. Hello Internet, my name is Josh Gaio, and here's the deal. I'm in a 12-passenger Ford, and we're going to Yellowstone. Also, I'm gonna be a dad. That's new, that's exciting. You know, we left off, I mean, it's been almost a year and so much has changed. I haven't made a video in a while and I know that I really wanted to, so we're gonna vlog our experience from here to Yellowstone. I guess this whole video is more or less about turning over a new leaf in life. The 9 of us are gonna be riding in this van 13 hours from here, Colorado Springs, to Yellowstone. And I'm gonna be a dad. And it's crazy actually how much has changed just between the footage that I shot when we went to Yellowstone and the footage that I'm shooting now. It's like 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, it feels nice. How you feel?
Tired.
Jeff. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning.
Are you happy to be here?
I am happy.
What the heck happened to your glasses, dog?
Broke them.
How far along are you?
Oh, he's got the goggles. I want to
25
get the
weeks.
goggles.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I had no idea what I was gonna do to provide for a family. The home that we've called home for the past 3 years, we're gonna have to move out of. That's new.
They were gonna record it.
Yeah.
Having a baby in January.
January! You called him.
All of it.
Oh, Sonogram. That is my little dude. Yep, the heartbeat.
He's strong. He's in there kicking around.
Yeah, he really is. I started a photography business, and that's been a huge difference. I mean, starting a business has been a whole new wave of experiences. And a lot of these images have come out so much better than I ever thought they would have come out, which is really encouraging to me because, you know, like you start a business and you think, like, yeah, you're probably good enough at this, but you don't really know until you get out there and you have to determine, like, are people gonna like my work? Are people not gonna like my work? And if people don't like my work, are they right? Are they wrong?
Hello. How are you?
Good. So excited. Austin, are you excited?
So excited.
Your hat stabbing me.
What else? Oh, I also have been stressed out of my mind as to how the heck am I gonna pay for a baby? The solution to that, trade school. Flashcards, textbooks, more textbooks. How many do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's another pocket. 7, 8, 9. These are the big ones. What was I at? 10. 10 textbooks. You know, I never laid it out like that.
So we have a surprise for you.
What?
We have a surprise for you.
You're pregnant.
Come January.
I knew it. I saw the bump over.
I feel like this is more bloat than anything else.
Here, let's read an excerpt, shall we? Rigid polyvinyl chloride
conduit, also known as PVC, is a round pipe designed for rapid protection of plastic cables. It's called rigid round metallic conduit. This term is still widely used.
Yeah, that's the riveting content that I get to endure for the next couple of months while I study for exams so that I can get certified to get a job that pays enough money so I can feed a kid and not be homeless. I mean, the beginning of season 1 of this whole vlog, like the first vlog I ever made, was about how I wanted to do more with my life. So here's the deal. It's Saturday and I have to work and I really don't want to. And now I'm doing more with my life, and it's not everything I want it to be, but it's something. And I guess something is a whole lot better than nothing. So it's been exhausting and stressful and difficult, but it's also, I mean, going to however many courthouses and government official offices just to get this paperwork or that paperwork and sign this and pay this fee and do that. All that stuff is just like exhausting. But on the other side of it, I have a business that's mine. It has my name on it. I have my website with my portfolio, and I have my clients. You know, I'm writing up contracts and invoices for these people, and doing like actual professional work. I don't know why I'm like pouring all this gunk out at you. I guess it's just because I haven't seen you in a long time. And so it just kind of feels like I ought to catch you all back up on where I've been and how I've been. Yeah, going to trade school wasn't exactly like my ideal life choice per se. In fact, statistically speaking, probably about 2% of life's choices are my ideal choices. Marrying you was my choice, dear. Best choice I ever made. Shut up, Siri. This is where we're staying, his and hers. Big old tub, standing shower, a toilet, me looking like a hobo. Traveling is rough on the body. I'm gonna go spend time with my family and put you down, so I'll check back in with you tomorrow morning. Good morning. I'm so tired, but like a good tired, you know? That kind of travel tired, where like you did a bunch of stuff and I tried to sleep in. I mean, I woke up at like 5:45 and went back to bed. But I just got up a half an hour later because I was like, I just want to be awake. It's like 50 degrees. You see some of the foothills of the mountains. I need to get a cup of coffee. Because I think of where I was, you know, a year ago or 2 years ago when I started this, and I was just, I don't know if I was miserable. I don't know if I would call myself miserable. I definitely wasn't like ecstatic. Jeff, you want to explain what we're doing?
So we are taking the tram, which is different than a gondola or a gondola. It's bigger. We're going all the way to the top of the mountain.
But to go from that to, you know, now I'm not living the perfect life I've always wanted, but I'm doing something. You know, I'm making moves in that direction. Which is more than I was doing not that long ago.
Oh, yeah.
What mountain are we on top of?
I don't know which peak. No.
I bet Mom would know. Steph, what peak is this? Do you remember? Do you know?
I don't remember.
One of them.
Thank you, Riley. You know, maybe it's still not everything I've ever wanted, but we're on an upward trend. And I'm just hoping that that upward trend continues. This is a really long rant, so hopefully when I'm editing this, I can just like throw a bunch of really nice visuals on top of this or something, because I'm sure that this isn't particularly interesting to listen to. But yeah, life has been unexpected. Between May and September, we got pregnant. We decided that we're gonna have to move. I started trade school. I paid off my car. The Jeep stopped working, had to get a Honda, so now we're rocking a mom van. Oh, I got a tooth pulled out because that broke. Oh, hiya. It's not that gross. I think too.
You want to touch the snow, boo-boo?
Yeah.
Okay, but then I want to eat one.
We'll poke the snow and then we'll eat waffles. Usually I have a script when I do this. So this is just a bunch of chaotic nonsense, which I'm not used to. Everything's typically in its neat little place, calculated and put together properly. No, that's not life. That's not our life at all. Yeah, it's been good. It's been really good. Stressful, a lot of ups and downs, but good. And we're gonna drive not across the country, but across a large chunk of the country in a 12-passenger van to go see some of the most beautiful national parks. I mean, I'm so excited, and I'm glad you're here. I should get out of this van. I should stop just sitting in this van.
Today we're going to the Yellowstone National Park.
We're supposed to wake up at 5:30 or whatever.
Yeah.
Had to call an audible on that. But life is chaotic. That's just how it is. It's the way things go. I've always wanted kids, but also the thought of having children is terrifying. This is the sort of grand adventure that I've always wanted. And none of it looks how I pictured. I thought I'd be further along. I thought we'd have a house by now. I thought that more of our debts would be paid. We'd be more financially secure. None of those things have come to pass. And we're pregnant anyways. And I just have to be okay with the fact that that's okay, that I don't have it all figured out. I don't think anyone other than me expected me to have it all figured out. And believe me, I expected myself to have a lot more figured out than I do now. But the older I get, the more I realize there is to figure out, and the percentage of what I believe to have figured out just continues to shrink the more that I know, which seems like quite the paradox now that I think about it. I guess my point is that sometimes you just have to be okay with not being in control of everything.
Yellowstone is a special place, and it belongs to all of us, including future generations.
Which isn't something that I'm always good at. If life is just a tiny, tiny percentage of things that you can control and a large amount of things that you can't, then I guess I want the parts that I'm responsible for to be as good as possible. And now I'm gonna have a kid, which is something that is both my responsibility and also kind of completely out of my control. Kind of. Emphasis on the kind of. We're not gonna be those people who just like let their kids do whatever they want. We can't raise a brat. But also, are they gonna like sports? Are they gonna like music? Are we gonna get along easy? Are we gonna butt heads? I mean, there's this tiny little thing growing in my wife that I love already, that I also have no idea who he's gonna be, nor do I entirely know who I'm gonna have to be for him, which doesn't feel like I have a lot of control. I mean, it's funny, you know, I turned 25 this year, and I kind of felt like I was just beginning to understand who I was, and now I'm having a kid, and I'm like doing that all over. Because I have no idea what sort of parent I'm gonna be. And no matter how many times all of my friends and all of my family tell me, oh, Josh, you're gonna be a great dad. It's like, you don't know that, I don't know that, none of us know that. And I hope I will be. What I do know is that I love this kid so much already. And you know, when I was running out and about 3 months ago, looking at mountains and lakes and trees and rivers and going on hikes, the one thing that I just kept thinking about was, what's it gonna be like when I can bring my own kid, my own flesh and blood, on adventures like these one day? And that's really exciting. So in like a million ways, I feel like I'm so far past where I was 3 years ago when I first uploaded a video to YouTube. And somehow all of that uncharted territory makes me feel smaller.
Now let's talk about safety for a minute. Safety point number 1. People need to observe wildlife from a distance. Stay 100 yards or 91 meters away from wolves and bears.
It's such a double-edged sword that you would grow as a person, and also your world is going to grow with you.
And 25 yards or 23 meters away from all other animals, especially bison and elk.
Maybe you're big enough to conquer some of the things you never thought you could, but you're also big enough to see things that you never did before.
Safety point number 2. We're in bear country. It's important to carry bear spray and know how to use it.
And look into the eyes of some of the stuff that scares you the most. And look at your life with this terrifying, awesome sense of wonder. I guess that's it then. Life is just this mixed bag of stuff that you get handed and tossed into the wilderness with, and it's just kind of like, best of luck to you. And I think for a lot of people that's really scary and daunting. But I also think that if you let it be, it can be a lot of fun. And I definitely don't always feel like it, but I think for the most part, my life has been pretty fun. And I just want to keep doing more. But the point is, try something. Throw pasta at the wall till something sticks. I mean, that's all that any of us really are. It's just like a bunch of children throwing pasta at the wall. But the stuff that sticks, some of the best memories ever. I'm excited to do more. More of what? I don't really know. More of this, whatever this is. Just more. Also, now feels like a great time to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe or whatever. God, it feels so weird to ask people to do that. But also, I really want people to do that. You know what? Like, comment, subscribe, because I'm doing this dang thing. I don't know what that means entirely, but I'm doing this dang thing. And I want people to see it. I want a bunch of people to see it. I want to find out what I'm capable of, and I want other people to be along for that ride. Because I think somewhere in me is some cool stuff that might just come out every once in a while. So if you like cool videos, then subscribe. I want to see the rest of the face of this planet. Try all the foods, write all the songs. Maybe I'll be on tour one day. Maybe I'll write a book. I honestly have no idea, but I feel like if I maybe just keep throwing pasta at the wall, I might just find out. And now I'll have this little dude looking up at me for the rest of my life to do all of that stuff with. And keep throwing pasta. Make your own pasta. Keep throwing the pasta that you made. Anyway, bye.